How is it going, everybody? My name is Copyright, and I hope you're doing fine on this beautiful Friday. And I thought, what will fit better the theme as a party theme? Friday, let's party it. And yeah, I inspired a lot of the deck that I played yesterday in the jumping event. Enjoyed it. It was definitely something I'm looking to do maybe more. This sort of events and this different types, a different style of play is definitely really cool. Otherwise, let's check out the deck. It has a lot of synergy, a lot of different stuff, and up front, this deck is non-competitive and all. Yes, you will win some, yes, you will lose a lot, but you will definitely have fun with it. And this is in general all the party archetypes except some in Azorius colors or even the three colors in the not Sultai, how it called, the blue, white, green archetype. There is the party a little bit stronger. You saw my party deck maybe also, and yeah, but this one is definitely a lot of fun. So we're gonna break it down a little bit and check the synergies and the possibilities here. So in 1-drops we have the Duress, just to prevent that opponent can stop us from make some shenanigans that we are planning to do. And then we have Village Rites, just to get some card advantage, maybe sacrifice. I play against a lot of Izzet, as all of you I think in the ladder, and they have these cheap removal spells, and I want to profit from it. So if opponent tries to remove something, I can maybe Village Rite it. Even sometimes if the opponent try to divide by 0, so you don't let them learn, and also get some card advantage, you can also do it, because otherwise opponent will just throw you back. But also Village Rites has a great synergy with our another cards, and this is the Morbid Opportunities that you already saw in my mono blacklist. Here he has a lot of function, let's say. At first he's a rock. Second, he is a good 3-drop, so he you see I don't have a lot on 3, and all my 3-drops are rocks. And third, he gives you card advantage anytime something dies, and often people don't want to remove him because, I don't know, maybe they think he is not valuable enough to spend a removal spell, and of course you barely attack with him. Sometimes I attack with him if I have my party full, but otherwise he stays back and just draw me cards. So you can also Village Rites it, and the synergy here again with our Jadar, that is not only a human wizard, but he also provides you with token creatures that can also go in, and have another synergy with our another 2-drop, and this is our Slaughter Specialist. She says whenever a creature an opponent control dies, put a 1/1 counter in it. So we want a lot of creature dying, not only from opponent, our will die too, but it's okay, we can refill our hand really fast with other stuffs, or bring stuffs from the graveyard back. It can be really fun. So this too synergizes also with opportunities, really cool. In general, this mono black idea I had already before in another deck, but I just decided to put it here because at first, especially it's also warrior. And if you don't remember, the party creatures that are required to fulfill the party is cleric, rooks, warriors, and wizards. And we have all party archetypes here. Right, so we have our warriors that is our last 1-drop, the Falkenrath Pit Fighter. Also can be sometimes card advantage, also because of our artifact. We have 1 of Maskwood Nexus, just to turn everything and everything. You can sacrifice just something small, I don't know, for example, the Astronomer, Obsessive Astronomer. He let you draw and discard cards. It has another synergy with another card I will show you later, but that is not too much. Let's say I will stay here. So if we have Maskwood Nexus, we can sacrifice, discard a card, sacrifice a vampire, and draw 2 cards. So this also gives you card advantage. In general, to be honest, in all my games that I tested it and that I played, I never had issues to drawing cards, so this deck has a really good balance between card draw and creatures. I like it really much. On the 2-drop, we already talked about the Obsessive Astronomer, whatever. He is basically a human wizard, also for the party archetype. The 2/2 for 2 is okay, can maybe block sometimes something, but more often than not, he activates our day-night cycle, and every time it becomes day or night, we can decide if we want to discard up to 2 cards and then draw that many cards. And this is where the next synergy comes with our maybe also our Nexus. Let's put it here. We run one of Haunting Voyage. And maybe if you know Haunting Voyage, if you foretell it, you can return all creature cards from your graveyard that shares a creature type. With Nexus, everything is everything type. So you literally everything back what is in your graveyard, and you can selective put the things in the graveyard with the Obsessive Astronomer, because you can every time discard 2 cards and then you draw 2 cards, right? So you constantly putting more and more stuff in the graveyard. If you know, okay, I have Haunting Voyage foretold, I just need 1 more mana, I have maybe my Nexus already on the board, because the curve is really good here. You play Astronomer on 2, it starts cycling the day-night cycle. Then on 3 you can maybe play some 3 drops of you. On 4 you put Maskwood Nexus inside. On 5 you can foretell Haunting Voyage and play maybe another 3 drop, because we have some cool stuff. Or you maybe play just a 2 drop and keep up your Village Rites, or play the Duress so the opponent next turn cannot interact with your combination or combo, let's say. So there is a lot of, let's say, fluently in this deck. This deck is generally really fluent. You always have the mana, you always have the things to do something on your turn, but also maybe do something on the opponent's turn. Really, really nice. So yeah, and we have this, and if you then say Haunting Voyage for, I don't know, dinosaurs, then you suddenly bring all your creatures that you discarded from your graveyard, boom, everything is back on the battlefield and you are ready to go, right? A lot of triggers will happen, a lot of stuff will happen, but it's the cool part of this deck when a lot of things are happening. And also the other synergy with Obsessive Astronomer, we have one of, why one of I will talk soon, this Thwart the Grave. This is basically also party synergy card that you can, if you have some stuff on the board, you can cast it pretty cheap, as low as just for 2 black mana. You can return up to 1 creature, any creature, whatever you want, and up to 1 cleric, rook, warrior, wizards. And if you remember, these are the party archetypes that we are mostly run. So you usually return, and if you have full party, for 2 mana, 2 creatures directly from the battlefield, or from the graveyard to the battlefield. So also really, really nice, really cool sequences here. And why we have one of all these let's say important cards, basically because I don't want to open up in my hand with these cards, but I also would like to maybe draw them later or have them later, and this is where our Varragoth Bloodsky Sire come into play. He is also a rook, and as I said, on our 3 drops we have only rooks. And he is basically, what he does is he has a boast ability. Boast ability was introduced in Kaldheim, where you can, when you attack, you pay the boast cost. Here it is 2. And here he said, target player searches the library for a card. Most likely 99% it will be you. And then shuffles and put the card on top of your library. So you can basically just choose one, whatever you want. If you miss a piece or you want another piece of the combo, you can just literally put it on top. And often when he attacks, opponent wants to prevent you to get this card selection, so they more often than not they block. And if you have the Morbid Opportunities on the board and you attack with Varragoth, you can boast it, and then you put the card on top, and when he dies, so the opponent will kill it or will most likely block it or do something against it, Opportunities draws you the card. So the card that you put on top, you draw in the same turn when you attack and choose the card. So a really cool sequence there too. I like it really much. How, as I said, everything is so fluent and everything is so good. Then another 2-drop that I also got yesterday, the Nullpriest of Oblivion. I talked about it a little bit yesterday. A really cool card, provides us with accidental life gain, so we can stay alive a little bit if we need it. But also it's a cleric with menace and lifelink, and he has a kicker, or she has a kicker for 4. This kicker allows us basically do the same shenanigans that we do with our 1-drops here. We can bring up to 1 creature from our graveyard to the battlefield. So altogether for 6 mana you get 2 creatures, one with Menace and Lifelink, and the other one is maybe something, I don't know, something crazy as Zagras, Thief of Heartbeats. And if he didn't steal your heart, I don't know what will, because let's check him out, what he does. He's basically a 4/4 creature for 6, and he has the text that this creature costs 1 less for each creature in your party. So more likely you are often bringing him for 4, maybe for 2, sometimes even just for sometimes even for 2. But for in my experience, I often bring him for 3, 4. This is 4 is the maximum. I never paid, I think, more than 4 mana for him. And he has haste. He also is a flyer with Death Touch, and he has some interesting abilities, but they're sadly not coming often, or not as often as you wish. The one ability that provides all your creatures with Death Touch is really cool, really nice, especially if you want to go in with something smaller like the zombie token and stuff, and the opponent cannot just jump it with, I don't know, the Tree Folk token that is 6/6, because then it's gonna die, right? So this is a really cool ability that he provides to other, but other ability, and it came up in a gameplay, you will see it soon, but the other ability is whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a planeswalker, destroy that planeswalker. So I think before, when I used to play him, and I used to play him a lot because I liked the party archetype when it came out, and I never had it because or the planeswalker was so OP that you had no chance to do anything, or as soon as he hits the board, he was dead. So, but now I had some sequences with it where I also killed a planeswalker before I could, for especially against Loth, right? Loth that poops out his 2 spiders, the 2/1 spiders token that has reach and menace. And there is often difficult to bring enough damage maybe to kill the Loth or to kill another planeswalker like a Liliana or something against mono black, because they block too much and they just let maybe 1 or 2 damage through, and it's often not enough. Here, this is the cool thing, is even if 1 damage come through and the planeswalker was, I don't know, at 6, at 7 or wherever it is, it just dies. And this came up in a gameplay. I'm really happy to share it with you. Really nice interaction. Otherwise, I think we talked already over all our cards and our synergies. As I said, the deck is really much fun to play, really synergistic. Will bring you definitely in a really cool mood, like me right now. And yeah, so I definitely, if you want to have some fun with some magic cards that are not usually used, this is definitely the deck to go. To the mana base, we run, let me check myself, to 22, right? 22. Basic lands, let's send or 4 of the dual lands, the pathways of course, and the reach. And also here we run some Shatterskull Smashing and some Agadeem Awakening. Agadeem Awakening also great synergy because look, we have something at 1, we have a lot at 2, and we have something at 3. Here 4 and 5 is not interesting. You usually, if you have 6 mana, you cast it for 3, you bring 1 of each back on the battlefield, and the opponent needs to deal with it again. So really cool synergy here too. More than 2 I don't recommend, as I said, because it's just sometimes too painful to pay 3 life to bring it untapped, and if you need it, so better draw a basic land than this one. And then we have Shatterskull Smashing. In my play tests I encounter a lot of other Rakdos lists, but they were more competitive, and they run Valky. Valky, the God of Lies, for 2/1, he steals 1 of your creatures. The problem is there, if you steal 1 of your essential creatures that you maybe need, or in your graveyard or in your hand, you see we run no removal here. Like, we cannot really directly interact with it. So I thought Shatterskull Smashing will make a great addition, and as soon as I put Shatterskull Smashing in my deck, I stopped playing against Rakdos. I don't know why. I never encountered them again. Before it, I played, I think, out of 3 games, 2 Rakdos games, and 1 was a meal deck. But then as soon as I put it back, I played 3 games again, and I never played against Rakdos again. So yeah, really nice deck in general. I hope you have fun with it, as much fun as I had with it. And yeah, let's check out the gameplay. Before I leave to the gameplay, guys, if you enjoyed this sort of videos, please click the like button right now. This helped me out a lot and understand that you like this sort of decks. And also, if you want to support my channel, please subscribe to my channel. It helped me build a community and just grow further and bring you every day more and better decks that I can come up with. But now, guys, anyways, thank you for your time and let's check out the gameplay. I finally found out what the update was for, and it was for bugs. A lot of bugs, a lot of glitches, a lot of bullshit happening right now. Alone today, I think I got maybe like 3 or 4 draws, you know, when the game is like searching, and then nothing happens, and then it ends up in a draw, and then literally the client hangs, like the game doesn't go forward, so you need Alt F4 to force quit the game and then restart everything. And it happened, I think, like 4 times in ranked and unranked queue, and I don't know if I received some losses for the ranked queue, but terrible. And also a lot of other glitches I read about. Wait a second, good decision. I read about things like, oh, nice draws, nice draws. Let me see what you got. I think Midhook is the biggest threat right now, right? Oh wait, he has Goldspan and this bad boy. Yeah, Midhook can go. Soon. And I also read that a lot of people complaining that there is a bug in Mythic, that when you play, I think if you reach some like 4 or 5 wins or something, then suddenly all the wins doesn't count. Like you don't rank up, you just rank down or don't move your rank at all. And as I understood, multiple people report this sort of issue or these problems. And it's terrible, terrible. And I don't know what Wizard is trying to accomplish, but they are doing it successfully. So yeah. But we will see. What do we have here? 1, 2. Maybe we can make some voyage action. It's obviously more meme than anything else, but I like this archetype, especially after yesterday's cool game in the jumping event. Nah, he goes here. Okay. Okie dokie. I can play you. It's Friday again. Saturday, Sunday. Oh, hi Goldspan. Hello Goldspan. How are you doing? How are you doing, my Goldspan? Let's go in. As long as you don't do anything, I think I should be able to do something. Voyage came a little bit too early, huh? A little bit. So you can remove, obviously, the Zagras, Thief of Heartbeats. Did he steal your heart? He stole your heart. I know it. I know it. Here you go. Then we draw a card. Give me a card. Give me a card. Okay. How much we need? 7. We have 5, 6. Next turn we can maybe Pit Fighter, just to draw some extra cards. And we'll see what we will draw first. Yeah. Hull. Hull, my friend, Hull. Okay, another Duress. You think he played turns? I don't think so, right? When can I activate it? Sacrifice a vampire, draw 2 cards, activate only if opponent lost life this turn. I cannot force my opponent to lose life, right? But I can draw cards anyway. Okay, so let's first Dura. Crush the Weak. Echo. What are you playing? Crush the Weak can go. Obviously. We attack. Let's see what he wants to block. The Morbid. Okay. And we do you. Sacrifice you. Discard you. That's why I don't like this card, because it's really expensive. And difficult to activate. Yes, it's a 2-1 for 1 mana, but we have in white the warrior. It also has similar stuff to do. So what, we can now play, right? 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I can play this for rogues, I think. This is the main creature type I have here. Wizard, yeah. We played for rooks, and then we will see what happens. Search your library for creature with different names. Then mana value X. Reveal them. An opponent choose 2 of the chosen card, shuffle in your library. Rest in the battlefield. But he puts 2 of them in the what he has here, Crash the Weak and stuff. Which one do we put back in the library? Hello, this is library. You and you. My opponent had a good hand, huh? For this nonsense. And we come with our nonsense. For rocks. Thanks. I'm dead anyway, right? Doesn't matter what I do. But it's okay. It's okay, my friend. Okay. Okay. Can I... But why? 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 You can kill this. You can kill me this turn. Like this you will not kill me, but I don't get it. Maybe he has a plan. Or maybe Wraith's just playing with me, and it's okay. Prismari, huh? Bro, those are nice trolls you had there. Nice removal to the nice timing, nice creatures. What are you doing? Why are you going? Where are you going? In what dungeons? Obviously need to block, but I don't see a way out here. Pam. Good game. We play you. We play you. And we hope face. A nice. Nice. Yeah, so far it was difficult. Nice. So far it was difficult to play any sort of decks because I meet constantly Izzets, and if you and to build against Izzets you usually use almost the same cards, almost the same things, and I don't want to do it. So I thought, hey, it's Friday again. We go party. We party hard, we party fast. So we have wizards, we have rooks, and we have another wizard. But we have some card selection here, so maybe it will be not so bad. Let's see. We open up with you, obviously. Let's start the day-night cycle. The cast. Yeah, sure. Let's start first. Day and night. This creature will be amazing in my previous match. So we We go like you. We go like you. We go like you. He will sacrifice. Sacrifice the guest. Yeah. Yes, dispute obviously. Obviously here he can kill our Jadar. But not today. Then we can draw and discard again. What do we draw and discard again? I don't have so many creatures here. I can definitely resurrect some. Sure. Right? Yeah. Another one. Discard rights. Village rights. Draw another one. Another one. And again. What do we discard now? I mean, I think he has like million removal, right? So maybe this is not the worst. Sure. Nah. Not sure. Because I keep it. Submit 0. This is okay. Play you. Then we play you. Show me what you got. Show me what you got. Where are you ramping into? Don't. Okay. I have more choice what I take, right? Thank you. Oh, Laika, my doggy. Should I? Sure, right. Why not? Why not? Show me your hand. Oi! Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Pam param pam 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 param. Next turn we have what? Eye Twitch. Hola, señor. Eye Twitch. Oh, this is not bad. This is not bad. But first we go like you. Morbid Opportunist. And the rest we can save because he has nothing. I see his hand. Attacks, he stays back. What do we put on top with our Bloodsky Sire? Varragoth. Bloodsky Sire. Hey! Draw a card? What are those draws? Like, I discard something, I draw the same. They kill something, I draw the same. And I'm like, hey. Do you like magic? Then you. And then we go in. For uno. Our opponent is nada. We can return creature card and up to one cleric, rook, warrior, or wizard. So we can return something plus one of the party creatures. Show me what you got. Nada. Ay. Unlucky, my friend. We go in, obviously. We can boast for something cool, maybe, to put on top. Does this shuffle? Creature warrior, wizard, add something. No, this doesn't shuffle. That's okay. What you wanna do when we come for you? Okay. Weird flex, but okay. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see what we draw first. I could also put with this one and then draw here, right? I should have done it. Freaking land. What do we put on top? What do we put on top? Voyage? Nullpriest? I think with so much mana we can easily put Nullpriest, right? So much mana. Ah, he wants to return here. Is Lily. That's okay. Lily, Lily, baby. Okay, then we do it like this. What do we have in the grave? The specialist, right? Specialist can come. Boom. 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 Now he needs to Seki something. That's okay. Before you do it, I will put a card on top. And I put our Zagras. Okay. Grow poquito poquito. Chup chup chup. Zoop zoop zoop. Cherry cherry lady. Where we can go in. You mother freaker, huh? Zoop zoop zoop. A gift. Okay. Then we play you. And we return. What do we return? I cannot kick her onto the battlefield. I mean, you and you will be cool, right? Because next turn we have them with Death Touch. And as you know, he has the ability, doesn't matter what touches the Planeswalker, if it's a creature with Death Touch, we will have to... We will kill it if it touches it. So he basically needs now... Oh, nice. But this was a dumb sequence, right? He put here... What was that? Morbid, draw me a card. Oh, that's a good draw if he tries to remove our Seraph. So obviously, let's go. We go in. You have something to remove? No. Then she dies. Nice representation of the ability. Finally! Finally, I waited so long for it. It basically never comes up. Never comes up. Let's skip it. Opponent is also thinking, what the hell is he playing? What is this? It's party, my friend. It's party time. Show me your hand. Show me what you have. Only land. Jesus, every time I play something, it just land. Si, senor. It's party time. Party again. Draw your cards. Draw it. Draw more. Yeah. Should have saved this Duress, no? But who knows? Maybe he had something that could interact with my Enchanitos. Are you scared of it or what? Yeah, I can create a 2/2 with Death Touch. Bum bum. Where is Voyage when you need it? Oh, minus it. Yes. Nice. 2 lands. Wow. Surprise me, game. Surprise me with another Sire. I have 3 of them left in my deck and there is only 32 cards left. And here we go. Yeah? Yeah. Boys, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Trust. Just trust. Put some trust. Okay. Trust in me. Trust in you. Trust in us. What are you? Okay. Hive, okay. Okay. It's okay. Hey! That's not okay. But still okay. Activate you. Ba-bam! Ah, ah, ah. Jesus. Just because my cat was trusting in me, I will choose cats. Doo-doo. And then... Doo-doo. And then... No, wait. He can block the flyer with this 2-2. He will go here. And... Where did the rest goes? Nowhere, huh? Okay. He needs another blood on the snow. Maybe he has, maybe not. But this is the life, this is the game, right? I should have added this one guy who gives everything haste. It won't be cool. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Okay. Opportunist. Sure, we can cycle you. You submit 0. I like it. If he deals with it, I have enough mana to bring it back. Because maybe Blood on the Snow is incoming. Looks like it, right? Yeah, looks like it. It looks like it. And for specimen? What are you trying to accomplish? I don't get it. Okay. Sure, I don't need it anymore. I had already my voyage. I don't have more voyages in my graveyard. Or in my library. In my library. This is library. Okay. What now? Yeah, I should have definitely added the one that gives everything haste. Could be fun. Could be cool. Could be nice. Can you stop with it, because you know exactly I have as much as you do. Pum pum pum. And then what can I bring back? No creatures left, right? Morbid is left. Wait. We all go face. Except you go to Lily. And you go to Lily. The rest goes face. Yeah? Yeah. Next. Maybe I need also a sweeper, huh? Because now I can wish something. And I will draw it because something will die. And this could be an important part in my life. If I add some sort of sweeper or something. No, you need 2 of them. Yeah. No. So, but you wanna sacrifice Lily, right? I mean, there's 3 damage that is missing. That's okay. It's okay. But if 1 comes true, it will be painful. What did he return with the blood on the snow? I didn't got it. I want it my way. What do we return? What do we return? What do we put on the top? You? Yeah. Triggers happening everywhere. We draw a card. We decay 1 card. And then we play you. Kicked, obviously. and return you. Nice. A really, really cool game. I like. I return it because... Oh, okay. But you lose life. I draw cards. Okay. Okay, nothing that I can interact right now. Okay. How much is it? 5, 6, 7, exactly. No! Is it a perfect top deck or what? Is it a perfect top deck or what? Grasp on that. Ay, ay, ay. Good game, my friend. Good game. It was fun. It was good. It was enjoyable. This is it. This is it for this deck. Yeah. Yeah, really, I lost because I was yesterday here, like one less, and I had today draws, and I think I lost here because right now the party, it's the first time I'm playing ranked with it, and I lost 2 games. So these 2 games where I had the draw, I received as a loss because I quit the game because the client was hanging. I could not do anything. There was just a screen where it just says draw, but there was no clicking or anything. Like I could not do anything. So I needed to force quit my client, and I received a loss for it 2 times. That's amazing. I hope they fix this nonsense soon, because this bullshit is slowly gonna drive me crazy. Anyway, yeah. So far, as I said, it's just pure fun deck. Just amazing when it goes off. I think I can make it more, let's say, jankier or more interactive or interesting if I add this creature that gives everything haste, so we can maybe close out the games faster. Maybe also add some sweepers or some wish cards where I can wish for with our rook. So if we play the Varragoth Bloodsky Sire. I have no idea how to pronounce it. Anyway, maybe there we can have some smaller synergy, because I like how he acts with opportunities, how Opportunist acts with Jadar, how these rooks and wizards and clerics interact with Zagras. Just really cool, really interesting. Also here the wizard for the card selection. You saw it's sometimes really helpful, sometimes not so much. We draw the Awakening. Yeah, maybe also I thought to add this artifact that gives lifelink and let you learn from black for 2 mana. Maybe also possibility, I mean, if you put this artifact on the Slaughter Specialist, then you obviously will get a lot of life each turn, so then things like this will not happen, that you are in a grindier matchup. Otherwise, yeah, I had my fun. I hope you too. Let's party on Friday. Yeah, maybe I will make another video soon, maybe even today. We will see. I have some time today. Before I party, I will maybe make another deck. So guys, thank you for watching, and I hope we will see each other in the next one. Ciao.